What is church? We asked a question previously. Now we want to explain what church is all about. Church is a building used for public Christian worship according to dictionary meaning. Now, from the time of immemorial, from the time of old, church is a philanthropic organization, a place of spiritual reinforcement where physical need of people are being taken care of. Now, at that time, people's needs are being met, especially in the church. The purpose of church. In the book of Romans, chapter 10, from verse 17, the Bible said, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing the word of God. Not only that, in the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 17, the Bible said, iron sharpeneth iron. These are categorically stated in the Bible, meaning that church is a place where the spiritual life of individuals are being taken care of. That is church. As it has been said in the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 17, that faith cometh by hearing, and hearing the word of God. Meaning that the purpose of church is to build up the faith of humanity, is to build up the faith of the people, to build up the faith of the Christians. That was the sense of church. Now, iron sharpeneth iron, according to Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 17. The purpose of church is for one to come together and sharpen each other and build each other. Both of them grow in faith. Church is a place where God's nature is being studied. It's a scientific study of God's nature. Or we can say it's a place where God's mind and His kingdom is being studied. That's the purpose of church. Where we study the nature of God, where we study about God and His kingdom and prepare us, build our faith against the kingdom. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 25, the Bible said, forsake not the assemblies of a gathering together, as manner of some is, exhorting one another. Church, the purpose of church is to exhort one another, to teach one another, to bring up one another in faith. And not only that, in Matthew chapter 18, verse 20, the Bible said, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there He is in their midst. A place, a small region where 2 or 3 people are gathered in the name of God, in the name of worshiping God, in the name of exalting their spirit and their faith. The Bible said, God is there in their midst. A family of 2 or 3, wherever they gather, in the name of God, worshiping God, praising God, building their faith, is a church. Church is not the building. You, human being, is the church. Where the human beings gathered, where the church gathered, meaning you, the human being, you, the worshippers, where you gather as a church is called church building. Then you, the human being in the church, are the church. You are the church. Then if somebody wants to privatize a church, which means the person is trying to privatize you as an individual. Remember, the buildings, the chairs, the equipment, and the materials in the church are not the church. It is you, the human being, that is the church. And the purpose of that church is to build your feet for the kingdom. Church is not a place of business. Church is not an arena or an venue for business organization or for business tycoon. No. It's not. The Bible said it's a house of prayer. It's a place of serious-minded people for heaven. That is why the Bible said in the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 17, it said, where the Spirit of God is, there is a liberty. So if the Spirit of God is in the church, that means there is a liberty. It's a place where you come to receive liberty, where you come to receive freedom. That is why Christ said in the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28, he said, my yoke is easy and simple. He said, come upon me, come unto me, all ye that labored, and I will be heavy laden. I will give you rest, for my yoke is easy. Church is a place where you receive freedom, where you receive meekness, where you receive reconciliation. It's not a place of gossip. It's not a place where people come to envy you. No, it's a place where people reconcile, where people, have freedom and meet up their physical need. We should explain more further in our YouTube channel via Philanthropic Christian School of Thoughts or in our live video.